Easy go.
What's up YouTube, it's the MLG Apache back with another video, and today we're talking about Rainbow Six Siege. Specifically, a possible huge leak for the Hong Kong DLC operators. If you believe this leak, we now know how they look, their names, and even their abilities. So there's a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. First is the Polish female operator. Now the leak that we had before for her image is her, except it looks like she went through some sort of, changes for her look, because now she has green hair and kind of dark black armor color. So her name is Ella, and she has a Grisma mine. Now she is a mine, therefore she's a defender. The description says concussion proximity mines that can be anchored on surfaces, impairing hearing and causing a dizzying effect. So it sounds like these are mines that you can, place on a wall or something like that, and they'll pretty much have the same effects as getting hit by Echo's drone. So that's another sort of mine type tripwire to look out for, which is really going to slow the game down, and it's really going to make people, have to watch where they're going. Next is the Hong Kong male operator. Now he's a defender and his name is Lesion. Now Lesion, his name, it's G-U. I'm guessing it's probably supposed to be pronounced Goo. He's the guy that we thought had the caltrops because of his operator picture. Now his gadget description says cloaked toxic mines injecting a compound which injures opponents and limits their speed. Now it says cloaked, so I'm assuming it probably is going to have some sort of way of seeing it, because there's no really any ability that you can't see in the game, like Kapkan's traps or bandits, that type of thing. They're all visible. Now it also says it'll injure and limit the enemy's speed. So first is, does it do, a set amount of damage, or is it going to do some sort of damage over time? And then also, it limits their speed. Now, what I'm interested in is, are the effects going to last forever, the entire round, or just a certain amount of time for the speed limit? So he's going to be very, very interesting to see how they play him in the game. And this is also going to add another sort of mine type ability to look out for, which is going to be very, very annoying. And then the third operator, the female Hong Kong operator, is named Ying. Now, one thing to notice for her is that it does look like she has very heavy armor, so I'm expecting that she's going to be a 3 armor character. Her ability is Candela, however you want to pronounce it. The description reads, cluster of flash charges that can either be anchored on surfaces or rolled out as a grenade. So it seems like it's just a cluster of flash charges, one big flashbang, but it says they can be anchored on surfaces. Now, the thing to notice with that is it doesn't say proximity or anything like that. So are we supposed to put them on the wall and, they'll blow up if a roamer comes up behind you, or do you set them off yourself? Because if you have to set them off yourself, I don't really see a point to anchoring them like that rather than just throwing them. But it'll be interesting, and that also adds another sort of mine to look out for in the game. Now this is going to slow the game down a ton, and honestly I think people are going to be very annoyed having to look out for 3 new types of abilities, just lying around on the map that can really mess them up. So it's going to be really interesting how they balance these guys, because now you have to focus on Kapkan traps, claymores, these flash charges, Ella's Grisma mine, and Legion's toxic mines. Like, that is a lot to look out for when you only have, a few minutes to roam an entire map and try to clear the enemies. So let me know down in the comments what you think about all this. I'm really interested to see what you guys think about these abilities. Do you think they're going to be balanced? Do you think it's going to be super annoying playing with so many different types of mines in the game? Put that all down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. And with that said, peace.